her here, and we will have her here for a short time in City Hall, so I'll probably be dropping in to see you there, Mr. Mayor. Those are my community updates. I want to appreciate my good friend, councillor colleague, Jason Farr, who's also jumping in on that for the selfie.
And there's jasonfarr.com. Thank you, Matthew Green.
That was good. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just two quick announcements. Home Fields sold out on the floor. I'm a proud member of Supercrawl Productions, who bring you Supercrawl every year, and also various other local events. And one was just announced not long ago with cooperation and support of our Hamilton Tiger Cats. Home Field has just announced that floor tickets for the Saturday, June 3rd concert in Ward 3, Tim Hortons Field, sold out, along with the VIP tickets in Section 105. That's presented by Supercrawl Productions, the Tiger Cats. It's a massive day of great music featuring Billy Talent, a Juno winner, and Danko Jones, our own teenage head, and the band Rules. The good news is, Mr. Mayor, great tickets to the Saturday, June 3rd, 2017 concert presented by Supercrawl and the Cats are still available, and you can purchase them either online through Ticketmaster or by calling the box office at 905-547-2287, 905-547-2287. And I'm hoping that everybody in Ward 2, particularly the central neighborhood where it's a beautiful St. Mary's Portuguese parish and their celebration of the 100th year of Our Lady of Fatima. There's a Mass with Bishop Crosby at 8 p.m., followed by a candlelight parade through the wonderful central neighborhood and in and around the St. Mary's Parish, and we're going to wrap everything up with cake and refreshments. That all starts at 8 o'clock this coming Saturday night. I'm looking forward to it, and a happy Mother's Day to all of the moms, including my own, and my wife, who I had a wonderful week with, watching her great mummery at work. She and I and Jake had a wonderful week off. I know it's not a word, but I'm still getting back in.
Motherhood.
I didn't realize it was Mother's Day.
Mothering.
She practiced great mothering over the course. It was fun to watch, as fun as the snorkeling and all the other stuff that we did with our 11-year-old Jake, who will no longer be eligible to take a week off school outside of March break, as I understand. So he enjoyed that, and we all enjoyed that break, and we're ready to get back at it. But happy Mother's Day to all the moms this coming Sunday.
Thank you so much. Nice tan, by the way. Thank you as well. Councillor Johnson.
Thank you very much, Mayor Fred. I think mummery is a great word.
It's not about me.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, Thursday, May the 11th, at 7 p.m., all neighbors in Ainsleywood are invited to join our Ainsleywood Community Association monthly meeting. That takes place at 7 p.m. in the meeting room on the second floor of the Fortinos in Ainsleywood on Main West. So be there or be square. A very special event on Tuesday, May the 16th, at Addis Israel Synagogue on Klein in Ward 1, Marvin Kaplan tribute. So, colleagues, you all remember Marvin, our former Ward 1 councillor and a very significant leader in the Jewish community. The Jewish community will be honoring Marvin with this tribute gathering and nosh on Tuesday, May the 16th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. at Addis Israel. Also that night, Dr. Lester and Carol Crumbs, who are leaders in our Hamilton Jewish community, will be receiving the Mary Martha Starkman Community Impact Award. So both the award will be presented and Marvin will be properly remembered at this very special gathering. So to all with an interest, we will see you there on Tuesday, May the 16th at Addis. And last but not least, on Tuesday, May 23rd at 7 p.m., our Kirkendall Neighborhood Association Executive will have its meeting in a festive location, the second floor meeting room at the Aberdeen Tavern on Aberdeen in Ward 1. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councillor Conley.
Thank you. I just want to wish all the mums a happy Mother's Day, and it's a time to get together with your family, enjoy each other, and it's something special. And for the last 10 years, the Kindness Outreach Committee that I'm a member of has been going to the seniors, two seniors areas in Upper Stony Creek, and had no flowers to them. And a lot of them, you have to appreciate that's the only thing they get that day. They don't have any other people coming to see or no family. So it's really a great event. We give over 250 flowers out at that Sunday, and it's a great way to honor all the mums in the city. So thank you very much. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. Councillor Pearson.
Thank you. And Ms. Mayor, I just want to put a note out there, a couple of things. So we had our compost giveaway. I think it was postponed until this weekend coming up because of the rain and the storms. So May 13th at Jones Road, the compost giveaway will be in place, hopefully. As I think Mr. McKinnon says, we're anticipating rain for Saturday, but hopefully it holds off and residents can take advantage of it. A reminder, it is only for residential homeowners to come out and take advantage of free compost, bringing your own container and shovel. Also, the rain barrel sale is on at Mohawk College on May 13th, and certainly residents can take advantage of that. You could also have booked ahead of time and ordered one online as well. May 29th, we have our Bike to Work Day. I'm just going to mention it so people can get their bikes all tuned up. Hopefully I'll get mine out and be able to take a ride into work again. And a couple of other things, Mr. Mayor, bless you.
Bless you.
You know, with the good weather comes the driving issues and speeding issues and safety issues in the neighborhoods. And you know, I'm getting many calls of people concerned with driving habits. So just a reminder to everyone, please drive carefully. We have children out there in the roadways. And but if you do see situations that you have concern with, there is always the aggressive drivers hotline that you can call, 905-546-1768. If you can get a description of the vehicle, potential license plate, the police can forward a letter to the vehicle owner. Also, I guess coming soon to Stony Creek, and I put it in my newsletter this week, is on Highway number 8 and Green Road, we will be having a red light camera installed. This will be in the westbound lane, and it's scheduled to be completed by the end of June, so I'm giving everyone a heads up. Be aware. And this has been a high accident area as far as a number of seniors within the vicinity of Millen Road to Green Road that either have been tragically killed or seriously injured. And we're trying to do our best. And I can also mention that I've had police surveillance in that area quite religiously of being out there monitoring what's going on. Another thing I want to mention, I know it's been mentioned a lot, Councillor Jackson, I thank you for talking about all of the concerns with the escarpments and the flooding, and Councillor Collins for his motion tonight. I received a number of calls, not as many as the storm in 2009 and not as much driving around as that event. But again, you know, just reiterating to residents, I was surprised that a number of the concerns, the majority of the concerns I received were either deficiencies in their backflow preventers, so they're not maintaining them, and that is absolutely imperative. If I can put that out there, is they have to be cleaned. And actually I had one resident who has been diligent in maintaining his backflow preventer every 3 months, which is what is recommended, and unfortunately it failed, and it was just a tiny little bit of grime around that seal. So whatever you need to do, make sure that it is operating, because if it's operating, they do work. Secondly is sump pump failures. Because the sump pumps were going on, we have a number of sump pumps in Stony Creek because of them going on for lengthy periods of time, and I have them on my own property. Always have a backup, because you never know when one of these units will fail on you, and the last thing you want is it to fail in the middle of a storm event that we just experienced. So just putting that out there, and certainly first and biggest is, please, I think residents are becoming much more educated in keeping catch basins clear in front of your homes. If you're seeing debris out there, catch basin ditches, we still have ditches in some of our areas. This material clogs the catch basins or fills the ditch. As the water runs it down, it becomes trapped, and that creates flooding problems upstream. So just putting that out there again. I just also want to just give a quick mention that we have, we're going to have the vacant unit tax rebate program is coming forward, and staff are doing a review, and there's residents are going to be able to, business owners, are going to be able to submit their comments with regards to a review that's being done, and the comments have to be in by May 13th. It'll all be included in the June 7th General Issues Committee agenda, and we will be dealing with this because the province just gave us recent legislation and regulations to say that we can change our policies, review our policies with regards to the vacant unit tax rebate program. Currently, the rebate is 30% on a vacant building, And as I say, it will be reviewed, so I certainly recommend to any of those owners, I've called business owners in my ward to let them know that this is coming forward. So just putting that out there. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. And Councillor Johnson.
Thank you. A couple of public announcements. Actually, it's next Wednesday as the Stony Creek Chamber of Commerce is putting on their 50th anniversary Achievement Awards Gala at the Winona Estate. Mine estate's in Stony Creek. Actually, it's in Winona. And also, just wanted to let everyone know that as 50 Road and South Service Road is still closed, they're hoping to get it open by the May 2-4. Please continue to support the businesses in Winona. It may take some more time to get there, but trust me, it will be worth it. On June the 3rd, actually, we have the Stony Creek reenactment, but that's also, we have a dedication ceremony. The North Wall Riders Steel City chapter are a group of people who own motorcycles, and they support veterans and their families. They realize that we don't have an Afghanistan memorial. So the warplane actually dedicated some land for their memorial. They fundraised every single dollar themselves, and it's now going to be unveiled, and it's going to be on June the 3rd at the warplane, and we're gathering at 10:30. The ceremony starts at 11. Which I got the honor of being the MC, and I am so proud of this group of people, and I just can't wait for the unveiling. On June the 3rd also, the Binbrook Farmers Market will open 8 to 12, rain or shine, and on Tuesday, June the 6th, the Winona Farmers Market will be open, and they start at 3:30. So it's that season, folks, and also we are going to have, you're going to be seeing some fruit stands out there in the rural areas. Stop and buy them right from the farmer. You will never taste anything better but real fruit, fresh fruit and vegetables. Thank you very much. Those are my announcements today.
Great, thank you. And for me, just to wrap up, I want to acknowledge and thank Madeline Levy and her entire team for continuing to organize the community prayer breakfast. Some 800 folks come out to Leona Station each and every year for a inspiring moment of this year's theme was actually Good Hearts and Good Minds, a pathway to healing and reconciliation, attended by, I think, Councillors Pearson and others. I can't remember all that were there, but a young man, Michael Redhead Champagne from Winnipeg, a native Canadian, is certainly provided an enthusiastic and encouraging message of inclusion, and I think it was a wonderful morning to celebrate not only the diversity but the Indigenous people in our community, that we are doing such a much better job of late of recognizing and helping and participating with in terms of developing their community. So a special thank you to Madeline Levy for her ongoing passion for this. She's been organizing this for, I think, a better part of a decade, and it takes a lot of work and effort and passion and commitment, and I just want to acknowledge her as well as her entire team for participating. Bike for Mike was on this past weekend. Again, a wonderful opportunity not only to cycle but to support an organization that delivers thousands of free bikes to inner city and city residents throughout our broader community to encourage them to cycle and participate in not only the cycle pass but the health benefits of cycling in our community. So this year, once again, I'm sure I think the numbers are going up to something like 1,500 bikes that they hand out free every year as a result of the fundraising they do at Bike for Mike. So thank you to the Chamberlain family for continuing to inspire people to not only contribute but participate. Councillor Jackson and I were delighted to be at the Snow Angels Appreciation Night at the Tim Hortons Field. You know, there are hundreds of people that come out every year and help those that are either shut-ins or seniors by just shoveling their snow or their driveway. And they do it for nothing other than maybe the occasional hot chocolate. And so each and every year, our staff put together an opportunity to thank them with a good meal and some presentations and some appreciation for the work they do each and every year, helping those folks out in the broader community. So thank you, Councillor Jackson, for being there, and for all of those great people that do such great work in our community. Thank them, young and old, quite frankly. We had couple of snow angels that were tagging along with their parents that were 5 and 6 years old, helping out those in the community that can't help themselves. It was a really a magical thing to see, and we're blessed in the city of Hamilton with some 280,000 volunteers on an annual basis. It is amazing. Our city would collapse. It is amazing. It is amazing. And this is just one example of folks that are doing it all on a voluntary basis because they care. Doors were open this weekend. Was happy to attend not only Bike for Mike, but Dundurn Castle and Akmar, which attracted a lot of attention this year. Thousands of people came out to have a look at the state of our Akmar these days. It is a spectacular piece of property that we have to find a way of bringing into good use. And I know that the RHLI are busy working on that, and as we've taken strides to shore up the building to protect it from the weather, and that's working out particularly well. It really is a spectacular site and a spectacular opportunity to celebrate the heritage of Sir Isaac Buchanan in our community, and hopefully before too long we can get something positive happening there that will open it up in a more full-time basis rather than just on an annualized one-day event. And lastly, I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for once again organizing the Chamber Breakfast, the Mayor Chamber's Breakfast, an opportunity to tell the Chamber members of the good work of this council and the positive steps that are being taken and the investments that are being made to get our community on a very, I think, very progressive and positive path. And it's certainly the optimism and feeling in the room is certainly that we are moving in a very, very positive direction, and much appreciated in terms of the effort that this council is making to make that happen. I'll also try and stop musing about vetoes, which happened to came up in the conversation. I want to thank Connie Smith, our former CHCH broadcaster, for asking questions that we didn't predetermine. So she kind of threw some thoughts and ideas at me, and I threw some thoughts and ideas back. And the musing, of course, gets broadcast. And you know what? It was interesting. Interesting conversation, and certainly, it does make some points about representation. But notwithstanding, isn't going to happen, and I'm not asking for it particularly. It's just a thought and a whimsy and a musing on my part. And if you took offense, I apologize. Beyond that, a great series of events, and I certainly look forward to the Stony Creek Community Achievement Awards coming up on Wednesday. Always a great night to celebrate Citizens of the Year, and many others in the community that are doing great works throughout. And on that note, Councillor Whitehead, I'm going to ask you for a motion on the bill list, please.
Certainly can, Mr. Mayor, and I actually attended the Mayor's Breakfast, and I enjoyed it too, even with the comments that you made. I was very interested. Second, bills number 17074 to 17089 be passed, and that the corporate seal be affixed thereto, and that the bylaws be numbered be signed by the Mayor and the City Clerk to read as follows. And this is moved by myself, and I guess it would have to be Councillor Jackson.
You mean yes?
Well, because it has Kelly, but she's gone.
Definitely moved by Councillor Jackson. All in favor? Carried. On the bill, 074, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Of particular note, 80? What happened? Oh, okay, all right, very good. Standing ovation for that almost, from the dog anyway. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Good night, thank you. Motion to adjourn, moved by Partridge, seconded by Pearson. All in favor? Carried. Thank you.